Here is your latest Africa News Update.
Thank you. The President of the 74th session of the UN General Assembly, Ambassador Tijani Mohamed Bande, Secretary General of the United Nations, Excellencies, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen, I am indeed delighted to participate in this 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly. In Kenya, we have heavily invested in education and health in an effort to achieve social inclusion, develop knowledge and competencies, and to secure the future by not leaving anyone behind. We have now achieved 100% transition from primary to secondary school and free secondary school education for all day scholars. To enhance equal opportunity, we have also provided re-entry for girls who drop out of school after falling pregnant. We provide free sanitary towels to all school-going girls, and Kenya's children now enjoy an average of 10.7 years of schooling, the highest in our region. To drive our economy, Kenya is tackling the burden of diseases and is on the path to achieving universal health coverage by 2022. We provide access to a health benefits package that prioritizes primary health care interventions, reduces the cost of medicines, and increases the number of people with insurance cover. On its part, Kenya has embarked on programs for sustainable, proactive climate action. We have banned the use of single-use plastics and intensified our national tree planting campaigns in order to restore our water catchment areas. We target to increase our forest cover from the current 77% to 15% by 2022. We are focused on development of clean energy. Today, Kenya is among the top 10 global producers of geothermal electricity. Recently, we launched a 300 megawatt wind project, the single largest wind power project in Africa, and have several renewable energy generation projects in the pipeline. Recognizing the untapped potential to raise capital through issuance of bonds to ordinary citizens, the government of Kenya, in conjunction with private sector players, launched a mobile-centered government bond called M-Akiba in 2017, so that Kenyans can now, with as little as $30 participate in the government securities market. We have provided financial facilitation through a revolutionary micro, small, and medium enterprise credit financing scheme, dubbed STAWI, which means prosper in Kiswahili, that enables small business enterprises to overcome constraints, including lack of collateral and perceived credit risk. We in Kenya have more than tripled financial inclusion from 26% in the year 2006 to 82% in 2019. In May 2019, we launched Kenya's Digital Economy Blueprint to develop a digitally empowered citizenry living in a digitally enabled society. We hope to champion the growth of an Africa-wide digital economy. Kenya is honored to host the United Nations offices in Nairobi, the only one in the Global South, and looks forward to facilitating the establishment and hosting of the regional United Nations Global Service Delivery Model Center. In this regard, in March of 2019, Kenya was proud to host a successful fourth session of the United Nations Environmental Assembly, UNEA, and the third session of the One Planet Summit with France, also in March of this year. This, together with the first session of the United Nations Habitat Assembly in May of this year. Kenya fully supports strengthening of governance and member states' oversight over UN habitat. Mr. President, I want at this opportunity to thank the African Union for the endorsement of Kenya's candidature to the Security Council for the year 2021-2022 and our pursuit for solutions to global challenges convinces us that we are well placed to contribute constructively in the Security Council. When the world had given up on our region, we in Kenya opened our doors to millions of people fleeing insecurity. To this day, we remain hosts to hundreds of thousands of refugees. Our investment in the Sudan negotiations led to the Comprehensive Peace Agreement in 2005, and we continue to support stabilization efforts in both Sudan and South Sudan. When the world had turned away from Somalia, we engaged and invested in the Eldoret and Bagavi peace processes that led to the formation and hosting of the transitional national government in Kenya that ultimately led to the formation of the transitional federal government in Somalia. We have over the years contributed more than 40,000 peacekeepers and engaged in post-conflict reconstruction and development efforts across the world. We therefore hope that our experience, our competencies, and unrelenting search for peace and prosperity in our neighborhood, on our continent, and the wider world will persuade the entire UN membership to support the African Union candidate for the non-permanent seat of the United Nations Security Council during the elections slated for June of 2020. I thank you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
If you like informative and educative African videos, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification button so you don't miss any of our latest videos.